Hey everyone, welcome back to Bear's Workshop. In today's video, we're going to do a first-timers review of this. This is an Earthquake 9800 two-man auger. Yeah, I think it's like a 9800K. So stay tuned, let's see how it goes. Okay, so we bought this two-man auger because we dig a lot of holes, and I wanted to get something that could help us dig holes. We have a project coming up. I think we have 40 or 45 5-gallon plants to put in, so I figured this was the perfect time to go ahead and buy this. This unit was bought off of Amazon. We bought a 12-inch auger bit for it, and we bought an extension. This was around $389-ish or something. The 12-inch auger was $209 and the extension was about $45. I'm going to put links in the description. You can go take a look at that if you want. It would be on sale or something, but that's what I got it for. We're going to talk about each one of those three items. Not that there's much to talk about with the extension. I'm not even sure if we're going to use it, but I'm going to bring over the head unit now. We'll take a look at that, and keep in mind I've never used one of these before. I've used small engines plenty of times, but I've never used a two-man auger. We're going to go out, we're going to dig a couple of holes. We're going to see how it performs, what kind of kickback it has, whether it's smooth, and we're going to see how it digs. So let's grab that head unit now. Okay, so this is the Powerhead unit. A couple things you'll notice on it. We've already put the arms and everything on it. So it's assembled. It's got oil. Comes with oil. Of course, there's no oil in it when it's being shipped. We've already put gasoline in it. 87 octane or above. We've got an on-off switch here. This is just for the power to cut it off after it's running and cut it on when it is running, or to get it running. You've got your pull cord on the top. One thing that we were actually concerned about is storing this, and we didn't know if we could put this on its side or not. But there's a sticker right here. It's upside down. You can't see it. It's the orange sticker. It says this side up when not in use. So when you're storing this, you can tilt it back and then lean it somewhere. If you've got a lot of space, you can build yourself a stand, like a metal pipe welded to a stand that would connect right on the bottom of the unit, and then you could just rest it on there. I've seen people do that, and then they take their other auger bits and they put it around it on the stand, so you can take off whichever auger bit you need. This is a 73cc motor. Oh no, I'm sorry, 173. So 173cc motor. It's a Kohler XTX series. No oil change required, it says. An easy pull starting. We will see. So this was one of the better head units without getting into something that costs thousands of dollars. So we're hoping this all works the way we want it to. We're going to turn this around, and then we're going to give it a pull start and see if it starts. We have not started this yet. This is the cable for the acceleration right here. It's only on one side. Everything else looks good to go. So we're going to rotate this, and then we're going to give it a pull. We're going to only rotate it because it's barely sitting on this table. And if we pull that cord, it could easily bounce off. So we're going to turn this now. Poof! It's been turned. Okay. So we've got the power on. We've got fuel. We've got oil. We're ready to give this a pull. Assistant is going to come over and hold this so that it doesn't rock off. Got 3 pulls. Okay, so started I think on the 3rd start, and we just gave you a view of full acceleration. You can see everything's turning, everything appears to be working. So next we're going to show you the auger bit and the extension. Okay, here's our 12-inch auger bit. Like I said before, this was $209 off of Amazon. You'll see that it comes with a big fork of some sort. I believe these parts are replaceable. These screw in, and this is also your first, I don't know what you call it, but it's the first bit that's going to cut into the dirt. But that is bolted in it, and so this is going to be something that's replaceable, and so is this. maybe different types of material, or maybe if they just get worn down. This comes with a ginormous spring on it. I assume that's there for vibration and things of that nature. And then this section right here, I'll try and center it a little bit more. This is our extension. I don't think we're going to use the extension, but I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. Because as this is right now, if I put this on the floor, that means we're holding the head unit up here. So that's pretty tall. Granted, we've got the first 6 inches right here that's immediately going to go into the ground. But that is still going to be about here. So we're going to take off the extension. It was one of those things where I didn't know if I was going to need it or not. So I just bought it because I don't want to get out to a job and then not have it. So, and for all I know, it may come in handy if we want to dig these holes deeper without having to bend down, because at this point we're here with the, if you can see the top of the auger bit, and the head unit would be right here. But once we dig down 10 inches or so, then we're going to be over like this. So if you wanted to dig down further, you may have to dig out all your holes down to the first level, put your extension, and go back and dig them all deeper. So our next step now is going to be to take this which, now that I'm looking at, was damaged. The box was cut in half when we got it. This has a slight curve to it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this was damaged from the from delivery. The box was split in half. I'm not going to worry about this. I can work with this. You'll probably just hit that out with a hammer a little bit, mess up the paint. Well, what do you think is going to happen as soon as I put it in the ground? Okay, let's get this on the head unit, and let's play in the dirt and see how this works. Okay, so we've got some pretty hard packed dirt here, and I'm sure this would be better with 3 people, but we're gonna figure it out with 2. Basically, I'm dropping it down as hard as I can. Well, not as hard as I can, but I'm just dropping it down so that it has some sort of stability. Next, we're going to lift this up. We're going to just set this over while one person holds it, and I'll get the nut and the bolt through and then tighten that up. So, assistant is going to lift it up higher. Okay, we are set. We're ready to go. Putting it into the on position, pulling the cord that actually says easy pull on it. We'll see. I'll punch myself in the face. We're up and running. Let's see. Ready? Got both hands. Hold it tight. Okay, so my personal experience in this yard and digging through it for different things, I found a lot of unusual objects in the ground, specifically asphalt and concrete. At some point in history, people have dumped asphalt and concrete here, and it's causing us to run into chunks of concrete that are laying all around this hole now. So now we're going to go carry this far away to a place where I've had success before in digging without running into asphalt and concrete. It's on the other side of the yard. So we're gonna go get a wagon. We're gonna try somewhere else because we're digging, but we're getting hung up on rocks that are this big. So as far as a rocky yard, no, this is not gonna work. You're gonna need something better. So we're gonna move. We'll be back in a second. Okay, this is a different part of the yard. Attempt number 2 to make a clean, normal looking hole. Here we go. You ready? Pull it up. Down. Up. Out. Out. Okay, so here's our hole. 12-inch auger. Still catching my breath. We made a nice little volcano shape. We didn't hit any rocks, so this is great. And if I don't know how well you can see in this hole, there's still a lot of dirt. It goes to about here. But if I stick my hand in it, you see how far in my hand goes? That's how much we've cut it up. So it's all smoothed out all the way. This is probably another 8 or 9 inches. So all we need to do is just take a shovel, that soft dirt, and scoop that out. You drop a plant right in there and you're perfect. So as long as you're not running into like a lot of rocks and concrete and asphalt, which I do in this yard, this thing's going to work pretty amazing. This made it very nice. It cut everything up. This is real fine dirt now, where it was packed pretty solid up until a couple minutes ago. So that was pretty good. Okay, so you saw our holes. We did pretty good when we found a place without a bunch of concrete buried. So that last hole went very smoothly. So this auger works. If you're going to run into rocks and things like that, if you're in a very rocky area, it may not be so good for you. But if you're looking to do fence posts, anything like that, plants, this is going to work out great. When I bought this, I did some research on it, and earthquake people did not sell an auger bit that was 12 inches. So I gave them a call, and they said that you can use a 12-inch auger. It's not a problem. The machine can handle it. They just don't make a 12-inch. So anything that's 12-inch and below is going to work great with this. You might be able to use something big. I don't know if you'd want to, because you start running into chopping your feet off with the auger. But I think there's a 6, 8, 10. It might be a 4. 12-inch is what we used, which was not the Earthquake brand, but it worked out great. So I want to thank you for watching. If you want to support this channel and you're interested in getting one of these Earthquake Powerheads, click on the link below. It'll take you to Amazon. Gives us a little bit of a kickback to help us out, to help support the channel. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.